No, I don't want you to feel like I think
clear
differently of you because you didn't invite him,
water,
but you don't want to be alone with
and
him.
it burned
I
when
think
it
I'm about to
entered his
kill
bloodstream.
myself. Because I don't
Only
know what else
after
to
the
do.
burning spread to every limb,
That's,
his heat increased.
All right, Jamal, you got to be
he was
nice today. You can't
sweating
be mean to
hot
nobody.
oil, but he realized
Huh?
he had made a very
Nothing.
serious mistake. It had taken a few
Because I
hours for them
can't pull this
truly
box
painful,
down here.
and the
Even
two
if
had
I
returned
could,
home in that
it
Fuck.
wouldn't do anything for
Looking
me. Why
back,
did I even do that
Ronald
thing down
wondered if
there?
things could have been different.
Nothing makes sense.
in the days
You're
that
actually annoyed, aren't you?
anywhere else. The fingers plunged into the second hunter's stomach and began to pull outwards the barbs and the full weight of the body,
Okay,
making
wait,
sure
I think
that
I do
escape
see what
was
I need to
impossible.
do, but
Can you do it?
The tritonol started to twist his body
Does
a few
that
minutes after the
work?
pain had become almost unbearable. His muscles tore, his skin ruptured, his teeth
Okay, I
ground
get it
together
now.
until
I
they
get it.
cracked.
I get it
His
now.
lungs stretched in the throes of his spasms,
Duh.
and his
I
mind
was
grew
the
hazy
fuel.
with anger. The body limped away from its latest kill, gazing
I
out
still-
at the world with Arnold's eyes, looking.
I still think that scene would have been better if he had kicked the bad guy into an engine and he just like burned alive and like the train went
a way to
past.
block out the horror of what had happened to him. He turned his attention.
You can't
away
tell me that wouldn't be funny.
and plunged headfirst into the sea of the past.
It would be, but it would change the rating.
You think so? You mean to tell me you don't think that kids would see that scene and get the comedy? I think as children of the 90s, had I seen that, I'd have laughed my fat little ass off. Like, I really do. I think that would have cracked me smooth the hell up. I am not the fuel. You are the fuel. Ah! He was the fuel.
He was the fuel.
That's funny. That's just good comedy. Okay, who you are? It's funny out there. Get her done. That's right. Stop.
I'm getting a new color. Do you want to guess what the color would be?
Fuchsia.
I already got fuchsia. I've already got orange, fuchsia, indigo, and cyan.
The fact that fuchsia is actually a color in there is kind of funny.
Well, it's technically purple, but the trophy said fuchsia.
So it's fuchsia. It's not
So
purple.
I'm calling it fuchsia.
So it's not
The
purple.
game
funny
calls
about
it purple. It's red. I have red.
Which is your second favorite color.
I like, say, so I'm missing yellow, green, and blue.
What's my favorite color, Dance?
Your favorite color is blue.
Huh?
Poopy brown.
Your favorite color is blue? I don't. He is poopy brown. That doesn't mean his favorite color would be poopy brown.
How would you, how dare you?
What?
I don't know.
Like, say that he's poopy brown?
Apparently
an
whoever
act-
wrote this was also, like, English, because they used you in color.
Oh, I do that too. People hate it. They think it's pompous. And they fail to realize I'm pompous. Huh?
It is kind of pompous.
That's the whole point. No one uses a U in color or, what was it, humor? There's another word
Humor, armor. There's a couple of words.
that can use a U that don't necessarily need a U. Color. It's one of those
What
things
have
where
I opened up now?
it's one of those. It's one of those things where you can sense that somebody's going to tell you to stop doing it, and it just makes you want to do it even more.
I should be able to open up that thing in that house now.
I guess I got.
It does have a lot of that, like you need to go back to places you've been because you have a new color now.
I guess I got the wrong pants on, and I don't really make no dance songs. I get it now.
Do you?
I don't make dance songs, so there's that.
I suppose.
Why not?
Because usually if you make a dance song, you probably need to dance to the song. Yeah. No.
You can't dance.
I can't dance. I can't walk. Only thing about me is the way I talk. I can't dance. I can't sing. I'm just standing here selling everything. Oh yeah, $1, Jamal, if you can tell me who sings that song. You got anything, Jamal?
No, I have nothing.
You have no clue? Damn.
Who sings it?
I was actually willing to take two different answers. Technically, the band that sings it, or the band that performs it, is Genesis. But the lead singer is Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
Doesn't sound like Phil Collins would sing that, does it?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
You know who Phil Collins is?
Phil Collins?
Oh, Phil Collins.
Yeah, it's not Phil Collins, Phil Collins.
Sorry, he killed himself?
He did not kill himself. He is still very much alive.
No, he killed
What was I
himself.
thinking about?
Wait, what?
I don't know, some guy on Glee.
Yeah, the guy on Glee killed himself. He hung himself from the top bunk with a belt before he ripped Pamela Lee's tits off and smacked her so hard he knocked her clothes backwards like crisscross.
Because everyone knew his dirty secret. I mean, I don't know if it's a dirty secret, but it is a secret.
Hit who so hard you knocked their clothes backwards like crisscross?
Mm-hmm.
What do you plan on him at home?
It's been a while since I've done this, and two of y'all are here, so it's only right.
So you have a son, and that son has a few issues, medical issues, but you chose to have that son. You have other children. What would you do when you have a son or any child that's having some medical issues? If you're a woman, you might be nurturing, or if you're a BT1000 BJE, you just might kill your kid and bury it in the backyard. So much for motherly instincts. Let's break some news.
Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to TNN News. Roy, and then comes your host, Tom.
This is what I'm about to do.
A 34-year-old
That song.
by the name of, her name is Marissa Marie Rodriguez, has been charged with the murder and burial in her own backyard of her 5-year-old son. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Thomas Sotomayor.
Also,
This
apparently
is
after that guy
TNN
killed
News
himself, the
Raw.
kids aren't going to get their money.
In what might
The what?
The people, they allegedly had pornography of.
Wait, what happened? Like they had porn of him. They were gonna release it if he didn't pay them. What?
No, he was going to have to pay them out of court.
For?
The pornography.
What pornography? I clearly don't know what the pornography is. This is the part where you tell me about the pornography. The hell are we talking about?
The child pornography.
What about the man?
What type
Start
of-
from the beginning,
Oh my goodness.
and then work your way back to the actual end. I don't know what the hell you are talking about.
Okay. So he was gonna go to jail for child porn, and he was gonna have to pay $50,000 to all the children involved in the case.
Okay,
But now that he killed himself, they aren't gonna get paid.
that only makes sense. Okay, how hard was that? You made it sound like it was a pain in the nutsack to have to be like he had child porn and got caught. He got caught with child porn, and he was apparently finna go to jail. And now that he's dead, he don't have to go to jail. So you mean to tell me even his family isn't being forced to like pay them for the child porn? How old is this dude? Is he a star on Glee or was he a producer?
He was a star on Glee.
Mm. I knew there was something about that show I didn't like.
He was 35 years old.
How old are we talking when we say child porn?
Why does the family have to pay for his child porn?
They don't, but in a lot of court cases, sometimes like if a person has like an outstanding debt with something or some shit, like the debt will be passed over to the family. Fair or not, it's a thing that happens.
But I don't know. I don't know how old the kids were.
That's what I need to know because they were like 16 or 15. That's like not super terrible because I need to know how recent this child porn is. If he was 17, getting nudes from a 15-year-old, is that really that bad? Personally speaking,
50,000 images of child porn.
Woo! He was downloading child porn. That's a difference. I don't care how old they were. Young is the answer. Young is the answer. No one has 50,000 images. 50,000? You can't beat your meat to that much porn.
It's 2-3.
You can't okay. No one's getting through 50,000 images. 50,000. Okay, how many of them were decrypted and he was able to actually look at them?
It says he admitted to possessing images of prepubescent children. Blah, blah, blah. He had it on a computer and on a thumb drive. I don't know why you have it on a thumb drive and then have it on your computer.
In case you fucking lose your child porn. You don't want to be without your child porn. That's some hard to come by shit. You don't want to have to go back to to what's a good child porn guy? What's a good child porn peddler name?
I mean, in retrospect, child porn is hard to come across.
Only because the pictures are smaller. Fifth guy.
You said only because their titties are smaller?
Because the pictures are smaller.
Oh.
Because they're a child, so the picture it's not a good joke. It's just but it's a joke nonetheless.
It is a joke.
Mm-hmm.
It's a better joke.
You're making jokes about child porn? You're fucking disgusting. Yeah.
That's what a comedy is. It's tragedy plus time.
And there's no direct victim in my joke.
I'm just saying child porn.
50,000 images, there's no way.
What do you say, Jamal?
I'm just saying child porn is hard to come across.
It's not hard to come across. It's hard to procure, but it's not hard to get. You can't. No one comes across child porn. That shit ain't just there.
I came across child porn before.
How? Tell me this story.
I was looking for midget porn, and what? Why did you sigh?
I didn't sigh. I said, okay. Fuck. Because I realized that, because of our... don't worry about it. Shit. It didn't have anything to do with you, I promise. Damn.
Okay.
This is gonna take longer than I wanted to know. I can't fuck.
I was for midget porn, and
I don't know what
I
I
was
did.
like different kind of websites, just searching for some good midget porn, and ended up midway through one of those videos, I realized that this isn't a midget.
This is just a kid.
Yeah.
Well, that's back in the early days of the interwebs.
What does that got to do with shit?
Nowadays, like they have like algorithms and shit to where like they are actually looking at. Because I uploaded a video to Pornhub, I think, a couple years back. This is mind you, a couple years ago, and they rejected my video because they were like, we can't readily identify the age of the girl in this video. And she was an adult. One, I don't get off child.
Pornhub.
Well, I'd imagine that, but like in most websites, don't like even like some of the worst. Like I'm gonna tell you, there are two types of porn that you can that's hard to actually get. There's scat porn where people are shitting on each other. Like that's like at the cap of porn hard to come by. That like Pornhub does not have scat porn. Pornhub does not have that. Pornhub does not have scat porn. They don't have period porn, and they don't have legit like hardcore BDSM, like motherfuckers like putting pins in their titties and shit. They ain't got that. But websites that have that, like have stuff like that, like even they are like really strict on like two types of porn you are not allowed to upload. That is bestiality and child pornography. But I feel like bestiality shouldn't be hard. I feel like bestiality shouldn't be like looked down on, because anybody says like, well, that's animal abuse. In what case? First off, if a dude is fucking a horse, unless he is like cut the horse's legs off, and he is fucking this horse. If he didn't cut the horse's legs off, that horse could at any point get up and like could take the fuck off and leave. I think the only animal that's hard that would be like, I rarely ever see a dude fuck a dog. That's the one weird thing I never ever see. It's usually chicks letting dogs fuck them, and in that case, that's not animal abuse. The dog is willingly fucking you. Like the dog is like, oh hey, like you're in heat. I smell it. I wanna do what comes natural because I'm a fucking animal. You can dance if you want to, or you can leave your friends behind. If your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, so they probably ain't fucking animals. That's how I look at that. Like I don't feel like bestiality is. I don't feel like it's animal abuse. I can understand people who have dogs like, I wouldn't want no bitch fucking my dog. Really? Why? Because first off, dogs do the fucking. If I had a female dog, I genuinely know I would not want some dude fucking my dog. Like that, did you I don't know if either of you know about that story about the lady who had like a pit bull kennel, and she had like this, it was like this black teenage kid was helping her take care of her pit bulls, and then one day she heard the dogs like making noise, so she looks out the window to check on them, and she looks and she sees this kid in the kennel on his knees fucking the shit out of one of these pit bulls.
Alright.
I was like, is this thing on? I was like, again, I would say, okay, that does indeed borderline on animal abuse. Because of the dog, and again, I feel like it just goes to show the difference between females of any species and the male of any species. A female dog is like, oh no, don't fuck me, oh no. But a male dog is like, oh shit, some pussy, you can get off in that motherfucker, yeah. It's like, alright. Because male dogs have been seen that they will try to fuck nearly anything as long as its vagina is hot and ready and willing. Oh, is that the thing y'all were trying to say? Because they keep going straight? What'd you say, Jmann?
Bestiality is wrong.
You think so? Because you like dogs?
What?
Because,
I hate dogs.
so why do you think bestiality is wrong?
Because I'm fucking with animal with a cat consent.
Again, technically I disagree. I feel like consent, like for something that can't speak, is it attacking you, or it is running the fuck away?
Well, if I fuck a fucking 12-year-old right now, and she doesn't attack me, is that consent, nigga?
Well, whoa, you didn't see, that's that funny shit I hate when motherfuckers do. I said for something that can't speak. Now get your life. Get your life.
What if she's
Get
mute?
If she's mute, she can cry. If the fuck like I said, the pit bulls were whining and making noise like, "Hey, something's wrong down here." I'm just saying, there's animals can be in distress just like we can be. Like when
That
bunnies.
means fucking one ain't cool.
Yeah, if you're fucking an animal and it's like, hey, I don't like this, and you are still fucking it, then yeah, that's clearly okay. It's just like porn. It's just like regular porn. If the girl in the video looks like she is not having a blasty blast, orange, blue, yellow, red, or green.
Green.
Did it really get longer? I think it did.